Oh.
Hello.
We're going with Brock, Wildcat 626.
Brock.
Feels like the end is near, but Ramblers never fear. Jerry and Eddie will finish the game, taking ass and kicking names. Jerry's a retro guy, and his harmonica will make you cry. Tears of joy, your eyes will twinkle. Shout out to Bishop Bullwinkle. Lower the cage, let's get rough. So ain't that tough enough? All the best of the present and the past. I will kick in cancer's ass. No need to go too long. Shut up and enjoy the song. Reap the whirlwind, reap it. That give it a little different vibe there for Brock.
I like that.
Thank you. There we
go.
Look at
A little Michael McDonald vibe.
A little bit there. Okay.
Oh, a little bit.
This is the Ramble, a geek's guide to pop culture. We are the geeks. Eddie, I don't know if you are aware of this, but this happens 3 times a week. We have the regular Ramble, which is every Wednesday, and every Tuesday and Friday, which are here.
Ramble Radio.
We have Ramble Radio, which is our supplemental one. That's what this is. This is Friday's Ramble Radio, being recorded a little earlier than we normally would, and those are our reasons.
Yeah.
The fuck?
So back off.
What, are we going to write you a fucking book?
Back off.
What are you working on? A fucking autobiography? Working on a biography?
You're still getting it on the same day. Like, I don't know what you're bitching about.
The fuck? Come on.
Sorry. That was just for the people out there complaining. For those who weren't complaining.
Just for the haters. Just for the haters.
Right. That's for the haters.
God, we have haters.
So many haters.
Jesus Christ. Did I just show? Look at this fucking thing, man.
I think you should just do it. This is a special Switch 2 edition of Ramble Radio. Look at that. Gorgeous. Wow. Wow. Ooh. How big is that screen? How big is the screen on that Switch 2?
All right, so this is a Switch OLED.
Okay.
Switch 2. Just
okay, a little bigger. A little bigger.
A lot bigger. Look at that. A lot more.
More
going on. A lot more going on.
She'll feel that one. She'll feel that
one. She is. Hey. This is, I still get excited. The launch of a new console is a very much a Christmas at 8 years old level of excitement for me. I'm in.
It's pretty fun. Yeah.
And I pre-ordered my Switch a while back.
Yeah.
Had to go in today to finalize it.
Sure. Seal the deal.
Seal the deal at 3 p.m. And then everybody leaves and comes back at like 9 for the official.
After they close the GameStop and then they put the line out there.
Reopen it. Your boy shows up at 8 o'clock, Eddie. Just like to be safe. Like a man.
Like a man.
And like men.
Like a man.
First fucking one. First
guy there.
Like literally 3 minutes later, 18 more people show up.
Right.
Right here. Your boy. Number one in line.
Did you just stand there, arms up, like, bring it?
What?
Bring it.
What? We can try to fight for this if you want.
I'm getting the first one.
You want to go there? I'm walking out here with the first one. And I know the people who work at that game store. And at one point in the evening, it's like 8:15, and it's pretty packed now. There's an abundance of people there. Mm-hmm. And this kid who's like maybe 17, a woman who was like 17 walked in, but she knew the manager. It was like, I think she was there helping. She was like a family. Sure. She was an employee who was helping set up. Right. Okay. I think they brought her in from another store, right? To here.
Called in reinforcements.
Get some reinforcements. And so she goes in to start setting up the handouts. And then this other kid who was like 17, like 5 minutes later, just walks right in. And I'm like, oh, I guess he must be another reinforcement. Right. And then I see him kick that motherfucker out. And I'm like,
he just walked in?
He just walked in.
The balls.
So I'm like, what the, well, fuck. Shit, man. What am I going to fucking do? You know, like, was
you cut a bitch. You cut a bitch.
What if he was armed? What if he was going in there? Was that his blood on my hands? And so I'm just, so even though I'm no employee, I'm not the fucking security guard. I'm in the front of the fucking line.
Yeah.
And I know
you're the default leader of the situation.
I kind of am. I mean, I'm in charge now. I'm your captain. I'm your captain.
Was there an uprising when the crowd saw this?
Thank God most people were distracted.
Okay.
Had they seen it, the kid might have not made it.
Because not to get sidebarred here, but remember when we in Comic-Con 2019 when we waited in line for those Lego figures with Rook Move?
Oh.
For like 5 hours, we're in that line, and you get up to the computer thing. Remember that time that person just walked through everybody and just started hitting the pads?
They were going to kill him.
I mean, I've never seen people so... Like, they would have ripped that person apart.
He didn't win anything. And even if he did, they didn't give him anything, I don't think, right?
No, they knew, but he just walked right in there and just started touching the pads to get green or red. And, like, everybody's like, what the fuck?
Would it have been worth not being able to participate if they just handed you a bat and let you go take a shot at that guy?
They have the guy chained up, and they go, okay, you can hit the screen. If it turns green, you can get a minifig or a bat. So you have your choice. You can take the minifig.
There's no losers here. If it's green, you get the minifig. If it's red, you don't get the minifig, but you get a Lego mini baseball bat to just smash this motherfucker across the head with, who tried to come in here and cheat. And I get
I hate
balls
on cheaters, man.
I hate the line jumpers, man.
Line jumpers are the worst.
And so I'm happy you brought this up. So I think subconsciously this is all inside of me. And the 17-year-old does the ultimate line jump. They bust him.
Yeah.
And then like 20 minutes later, a dude my age who had his 2 like preteen kids with him, he walks up and he goes, I need to buy something here. And I go, okay, but they're closed. I said, they're going to, I'm just letting them know.
Nah, just the messenger here.
They're going to reopen at 9:00. Yeah, no, I need to buy something. I'm like, I understand, but there's nobody in there. There's no register.
The doors are locked.
They weren't. See, they weren't because they were coming in and out, the employees.
Oh.
So the guy just like gives me a brush off and goes for the door. And so I'm like, bitch. And I just fucking Dennis Rodman box him out. Like, excuse me. I said, they're closed. I just went, and his kids are like, oh shit, this guy's going to fight our dad. Like, what? I fucking snapped, Eddie.
You can only push a man so far.
Come on.
You can only push a man so far.
Come on. It was, I was like.
Have you ever come that close to defending Andrea's honor the way you defended the GameStop's honor?
Not even a little bit. I would have let that guy run all over her. I would have it wouldn't have, like, he could have called her a cunt. He could have slapped her. I'd have been like,
I got to grope your girlfriend. I got to grope your girlfriend right now.
Okay, all right.
You sure? Okay. I mean, I wish you wouldn't, but okay.
I don't even if I go that far. But like,
anybody else?
That would be my like,
But not the GameStop.
GameStop, dude. People are working here.
You were throwing bows.
Lives are on the line. Jobs are at stake. People.
What did he do when you blocked him? What'd you do?
He was like, there was this moment where he was like, dude, what? Like, do you know who I am? That was the face he made, and I'm staring.
Love that face.
I'm like,
that's an Orange County face.
It is, and I'm
that's an OC face.
It's an OC face, and I'm like, look, you fucking Trumper piece of shit. I'm like, I said, they are closed. They're going to reopen after 9. And the manager was talking to somebody else. She was out there. I said, you want to know what to do next? You see her? You go talk to her. And then he walked away. And he was giving me the stink eye the rest of the night. The rest of the night.
Did he wait in line? He got back and he got in line?
He went in the proper line he was supposed to be in. And he gave me the stink eye the rest of the fucking night, that motherfucker. Oh my God, I should have fucking, it'd have been worth it. It'd have been worth it to smack that motherfucker.
Do you know if he got a switch? Did he get a switch?
I don't know. I think he was in the maybe line. He was.
Do you kind of hope the kids are at home crying right now? Do you kind of hope that?
I hope they're crying, and I hope they're wishing they had my phone number so they could call me when he needs an ass kicking. Like, hey, can you come beat the fuck out of my dad? That was. Please.
Had he done the right thing and pre-ordered it way back when, you wouldn't be in this situation.
Yeah, it's just a balls. I need to buy something. And look, No good deed goes unpunished, Eddie. Okay.
Yeah.
Look what I got because afterwards.
Oh shit. That's your Star Wars medal. That's your medal at the end of Star Wars. That's what Leia put around your neck. Look at that.
Bowser patch, a Donkey Kong. Come on.
Wow.
Come on. That's what you got to do.
Was that your reward? Was that your reward?
I think so. Well, everybody got him.
Oh,
I don't want to think it was my reward. I might have gotten something for Colton.
Oh.
Do you think he'd be interested? I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back.
Maybe.
Right back.
Yeah. Lay it on us.
I want a giveaway.
Is it his scalp? Is it that guy's scalp?
Oh. And so I won this.
Oh, a giveaway. Exciting. What could it be? What could it be? I hope it's a scalp. Yeah.
I know it might not be worth a trip to Orange County for this, but the manager at that GameStop has a side hustle.
Oh. Ooh.
Lego.
Wow.
She resells Lego.
Well, that's not. I mean that's a shitty movie.
It is a very shitty movie.
But it's a Lego piece.
Do you think he'd be interested?
Probably. He loves Lego no matter what it is, even if it's that.
All right. So the part. So yes, there you go. Wonder Woman 1984.
Unless you want to resell it or something.
I don't know what it would go for. I don't know. I'm assuming not much if they were just going to toss it away at a.
You know what? I'm going to pull it up right now and see what it's worth.
Nintendo Switch 2 function. But should I have hit that guy with it?
You know what that set is worth?
What is that set worth?
$10 on eBay.
10. There it is. Okay then.
$10, okay. And that's a hefty set too. That's a big set.
It's all Colton's. It's all his.
Oh, actually, I see it here. It's going up for as high as $39.
Fuck that! I'm keeping it.
$39.
Yeah, Colton can have it. I should have hit that motherfucker with it though. Why am I still mad, Eddie? Why do I still want a shot at that guy? Why do I wish he would have kept pushing?
Because we're seeing so many dipshits and douchebags get away with bullshit in the world today.
What was he gonna fucking do?
That we now live in a world where assholes think they can do things like that and get away with it.
The entitled twats of our.
Yeah.
Well.
Because there's no consequences anymore for anything.
There was tonight, baby.
Unless you're brown.
There was tonight, baby. There was consequences for that motherfucker. Huh? Come on. Fucking, I'll slap you right in front of your fucking kids. I should have said that too. I should have said, bitch, I'll slap you in front of your fucking kids, you motherfucker.
You should have just gone all Spanish on him and just started dropping Spanish words. He would have fucking ran.
Like, oh, look, mister. Look, pal.
Hey, listen, buddy. Don't be spell. I got ice. I'll call ice. Is ice here?
Nice. But the other good thing is, at least there is cohesion and unity within the Republican Party right now.
Yeah.
At least they seem to have
a solid front.
Seem to have their shit together. Shoddy's talking Super Bowl.
What?
No, he's just basically saying that he wants to have a very disciplined. He's saying all the right things. I'll give him that. He's for coach speak. He's doing a. He's got
to.
He has to. But at least I'm saying. Mike McCarthy was like, well, there are a few Mike McCarthy. Wait, like so. Shoddy at least looks like someone who has been waiting for this moment forever and finally got it and is like, here, I know what to do. Okay. Now, and I'm just talking about this. I know what to do. Microphone in his face. I know what to do. Fuck all knows if he knows what he's going to do when it's time to call, when it's 3rd and 5. You know what I mean? When it's 3rd and 6.
Or CeeDee Lamb is jumping down Dak's throat because he's not getting the ball. And then your new guy, Pickens, is now like, well, no, I want the ball. And then like he's got to break that up in the locker room. How's that work out?
That's where he's going to earn everything. So Switch 2, it's fucking gorgeous. I will be streaming Mario Kart World maybe tonight. If you're listening, maybe Sunday night, maybe Sunday night on my retro.
So right now on the Switch 2, there's just Mario Kart. That's the only new game available.
And then like the 2 Zelda games for like $10 extra, you can upgrade the graphics to they look better, but just buy a new one, I think. But the launch game ground up for the system is Mario Kart World. And now again, I could be wrong. I believe the next ground up built for the system is going to be next month, a new Donkey Kong game that looks fucking awesome. So
okay, so they're just hitting everybody with the classics right now, the Mario and the Donkey Kong.
Shit, we just need Zelda and Metroid, baby. Get some Star Fox in there. I ain't mad at that. But it will not truly be a successful one until this gets a game.
Yep. Cannonball Run. I don't know how it doesn't have a game.
How? Well, my God.
When you power up and become Captain Chaos and no one can stop you.
OP. Well, this is what a Ramble Radio. My goodness.
Yes.
I want to thank you all for tuning in. This was Ramble Radio, I believe 5:30. How about that?
5:30.
So thank you for tuning in. I hate to do this. We do have contractual obligation.
Skeletor. Jerry was talking about his new Switch 2 that he just got. Have you ever waited in line to get a new game console?
Eddie, that's a wonderful question, baby. I'm glad that you've asked me that, baby. Yes, it was a Skeletor. It was a Skeletor contusal penetrator. It was a new gaming system that came out, the contusal penetrator, and it was just let Skeletor get into your cunt. And it was a mini game of the big S, and you would just insert the big S into your vagina or anus, and just press little buttons, and I would say little phrases and sayings. It could be huge success. Huge success. Over 750 million of them sold throughout Eternia. But then I thought, why should they have all the fun? And I got all the copies of it. And I now own them all. And I charge people admission. Why just make the $1? You know what I mean? I mean, it was more than $1. But why just make $1 one time? You understand? So now, if they want it, they have to come rent it from the big ass. When you're wondering, well, my God, 750 million of these things, what place is big enough that you could keep them all? Now go ahead.
Where?
E-Man's mother's pussy, baby. After dark, baby. After dark, we don't disappoint with He-Man's mother's pussy, baby. All right. Cinesnob.net, let's go to their podcast.
Yeah.
Get them
Let's get
going.
him on Rotten Tomatoes.
Eddie, where can all the fine folk find you?
5 days a week, patreon.com, The Ralph Report, Tuesdays, Fridays, Ramble Radio, Wednesdays, Ramble Proper here on the Podderation Network, and then also on Fridays, Not Today with Jen Sturgeon.
Look at that. And it's really a lot of fun. I mean, you can tell the kids it's a toothbrush and, have a laugh. Watch the kids use it as a toothbrush. It's really so many uses. Thank you, Stanley. Jesus, you can find me in the same Ramble locations. You can find Eddie and Cody. I'm also streaming games most nights of the week at Retro Rocha on Kick and Twitch. Maybe see the new Mario Kart tonight.
Ooh.
Or just my name on YouTube. Find Eddie and I's YouTube channels. Go listen to our comedy albums. All those great things. You know where to find us. You go to Nerdy Tea. You get 15% off when you enter keyword Ramble, R-A-M-B-L-E.
How about that?
And a new Ramble shirt might be coming just for them. So stay safe. We love you all. Enjoy the music, and we'll see. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Boom.
Oh, dude. I'm trying to think, where this guy ranks. Rook Move is probably the all-time most punchable. Was Rook Move.
For guys you've met in lines?
Yeah. I mean, but the guy, I forgot it until you told me. The guy who jumped the Legos. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was rough, because that was like a 5-hour line, and you had to cut through everybody to get to the pads to touch. I mean, the nutsack on that dude to do
and
that.
And to even think that anyone would honor what he was going to do.
It was crazy.
It was just fucking amazing.
I mean, I remember everyone just standing there in disbelief, like, is this guy doing this?
Is
he really walk?
Right.
Crazy.